Speak Your Mind Podcast.
Speak Your Mind.
Speak Your Mind Podcast.
Speak Your Motherfucking Mind Podcast.
So, Speak Your Mind Podcast. We in the building. We got K1 in the building, man. What's up with you, K1?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, one of the best cameramans. I ain't gonna front. You definitely working, bro. Like, you doing your work everywhere. Even to the point that shit ran across my timeline, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you gotta give us a little bit about, like, tell us a little bit about you, man. Like, what give you the, inspiration want to start, being a cameraman and shit.
True. What started me wanting to be a cameraman? Well, at first when I was younger, I noticed that I could like see things. Like I could just see things differently, like through a lens, kind of through my eyes. And I was like, oh, I look crazy on camera. But my brother knew that Lil Rec.
Yeah.
You can search him up at Lil Rec on anything. You can find him. And he gave me an idea. He's leaving his job. He was quitting to start his career. And he ended up saying, listen, I'm getting $100 for this last check. That goes to show, like, that's why he started his own career. So he said, listen, I'm getting $100 for this last check. He didn't work that much that week, though. But he said, listen, I'm going to give you my last $100, bro. I want you to turn up. I got this guy. He has a laptop, and he's selling it on OfferUp. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm with it. So we went down Philly, met the guy for the laptop. Everything was legit. We went back home. And I went down the basement. At this time, we were living in Chester. And, we originally lived in Philly, but then we moved to Chester for like about 2 years. And when I was there, I just locked in, bro. I just set up like a studio, not a recording studio, but I set up like a videographer studio in my basement and connected the laptop that he bought to a monitor that I actually got. I think my grandma gave it to me, actually. She was like, I got this monitor. I was like, oh, and I connected it, and I was like, got that, had that set up, and I just started watching YouTube videos, bro. Just started watching YouTube video after YouTube video for 2 years straight before I even started downloading the software and stuff like that, or even shooting it with I didn't even have a camera yet. And so fast forward a little bit, I got up enough money working and stuff to buy a camera, but I didn't have enough to go into the store and buy a camera, though. I had like $250, so, but I wanted to get the best like quality for the artist like that I could possibly get at the moment. So I ended up getting a camera. It was a Sony camera, and it was 1080 at 60 frames a second. That's the max I would shoot. Started filming with that. I ordered that from Guam.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like an island or something like that. And I was like, oh man, like it's
You
public
learned
camera.
that shit though, bro. Like, that shit paid off. Like, all that shit that they church, like, that shit paid off, bro. Like, you can see it in your work. And, like, how passionate you is, bro. Like, your turnaround time is like fucking 24 hours. Like, and like the vision and it's like you a producer, everything, like, cause you make sure you get the look, like, you tell people where to sit, like, you make the whole play happen. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I appreciate it. I could do vocals, like engineering. I could do animations, like in Blender, Cinema 4D, stuff like that. I could edit music videos. I could rap myself.
Yeah.
That's something that's more of a mystery. That's more for people they're gonna hear in the future.
Yeah,
yeah.
We gotta hear some shit there one day, man.
For sure, man. Definitely, I'm gonna sit down and let you hear something. And and then just started going really hard, man. I got that camera and actually came, and I was like, oh my god, it came. So started going hard. Start trying to build my portfolio so people can see what I learned, what I could really offer to help them out. Like as far as maybe get to the next level, they help me get to the next. So whatever the case may be, man, we just work.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean. And then started working, and then eventually I got enough money to get a better camera. I'm so focused. All I'm focused on is what my craft and what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So, and everybody around me knows that. So, fast forward, I got the better camera. Was able to charge a little more money. This was during the pandemic. So, everybody had a little more money to spend and stuff. Everybody they were like, yeah, I'm
upgrading on your business. Like, you got all better equipment, so like people can take that shit serious, bro. Like that's what it's about, man. It's about like really handling business. Really, taking the steps that's necessary for you to succeed for real. Yeah. So like when you know, like, man, it only take this step to get to where you need to go. All you have to do is just take the steps, and then like you're gonna be there.
Yeah, you look up, you're like,
yeah, you look up, you be like, damn, I made it. Like I'm here. All that, like, so that's why I'm big on. Like I'm big on like taking the steps that you have to take to get to where you need to go for real.
Exactly, bro.
And like, I see like you actually taking the steps to get to where you need to go. Like you reaching out, put your pride to the side. Like you reaching out, trying like you going for the work. Like you calling the work. Like yo, like y'all ready? Like you want me to come? Like that's how you gotta be, bro. That show the passion and that should make people take you serious, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Real, right.
Yeah. You too, man. You go hard with these interviews and stuff, man. You can Speak Your Mind podcast. It's going crazy, man.
Real, man. I'm trying to reach out and show the people that, man, we all can do this, bro. Yeah. Real.
That's what it's about. It's inspiring the next generation, so that this way they could do better and not fall into the traps we may have fell into and then got out of. You know what I'm saying? But some people don't make it out. You know what I mean? So it's important. It's important to make sure we're doing the right thing. So this way, somebody asks us what to do, we know off bat. We know we could let you know. You know what I'm saying? We let you know what we got going on, and there's something positive, something good going on. So it could potentially inspire somebody to want to make better choices. Hopefully.
So you really like how K1 feeling? Like K1, like you feeling like you doing like your job, like like for the community, like help your people, bro. Like you think like you doing a good job?
Yeah, my response is for sure. It feel good too, because like you said, it's like I gotta do this, and this, and it's like that's important for me to make sure that the people love the work. Because if the artists don't love the work, then it's it's not really it's pointless kind of in a way, because they're gonna be like, I don't want to put that out, and then it's like, oh well. Damn, you know what I mean?
Like a waste of your time.
Exactly, everybody.
But you passionate about it, because I actually seen you recording somebody doing a video, right?
Right.
And like I was watching, and like once you was done, like you let them see it and shit. Like you let them watch it. They all watching it. They surrounded the joint, and like I just synced it. Like I just synced you like proud of the work that you did, just cause like you saw everybody looking at it. Like you was like they happy about the work and all that. So you just sitting there like, yeah, man, like I really do this shit, man. That should make you feel good, man. That should make you feel good when you help somebody. Cause I know like when I bring people out and I call people out and I be like, yo, man, come get on the podcast. They be happy as shit. Like they be like, damn, for real, what you think? Like, what you see in me? I ain't not talking, but I see stuff in people. So
yeah, some
it
people
just make
need
me feel
that.
good. And then after we do it and after we do the video, they be like, damn, that shit look good. And when you putting it out and like just be so hyped.
Right.
After like, cause everybody don't see the vision that, like I don't know what you thinking in your head. Like I don't know what you on, and you don't know what I'm really on. You can think what you want to think I'm on, but you don't know.
Right, exactly. And that's why I say it's good, because when they actually do find out, it's something good and positive when we try to make a difference in this world, because that's all you can do. Just make a difference, take care of your family, make a difference in the world, get up every day and know you got a chance and a choice. You can be happy every day and live life with joy, or you could just be sad, and you could be a sad winner or a sad loser. You know what I mean? It's up to you if you're sad or not. So it's just, you just gotta put in that work, put in the things, like you said, the steps that it takes to do it. That's kind of the key to the whole thing, is just finding out what you have to do next in your position, like chess. Like you have to figure out what's the next best move for me, because someone that's an astronaut might not be able to give a videographer advice on what to do in videography, because he didn't experience the things that it takes that people just experience, they go through. And it's just, it's good. Experience is a good teacher, I think, and we got something positive going on, and I think people are gonna love it the more people start to see it and start to understand what it's about.
And you broke it down you do like the videos of people and all that, but you honestly do a lot of other stuff, like, cause you like the way that you do it, like it stand out the way that you do it, cause like you even separated it and put your own twist to it, and like with the take one, that's a video, but like it's a short video, and it's like just straight to, like it's like a one take, like you separated, like you made your own brand, like so it's like, oh, people want to just do the one take, like fuck a whole vid. I just want to get my one take, bro. Like so, like you figure something out, bro.
Yeah, that came about. Me and Baby Draco, we were we were doing a photo shoot, and I asked him, I said, hey, you care if I do a video? And I didn't even have the one take in mind at all.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, can we do, you want to do a video promoting a song that you got that you want the people to hear? And he said, yeah, that's cool, let's do it. So I was like, all right, cool. So we go out, we do the photo shoot, and he's like, yeah, you trying to still do the video? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. You know what I mean? We got right to it.
Yeah.
And I did it, got home. And I was gonna just just give it to him. We put it on Instagram and Twitter, all that stuff. He could just put it, promote exactly. But I was like, man, this is hot. Like, yeah, I was like, I have to edit this. I had to do something to this, and I started editing it. And I came up with the idea. First, I was gonna call it Take One, like you said, but I was just like, nah.
You thought of that? That was crazy. Like, that was a good ass. I'm coming up with ideas now and like doing a lot of stuff, but. Yeah, Take One, like I could have thought of, like I'm sick. I didn't think of that. Like the Take One, I could have been doing that. But
one take, yeah,
that's yeah. Oh, the one take, one take. I thought it was Take One. The one take.
That's what I was going to call it. But I was like, I looked up online. You know how you look up online. You want to see what's going on with it.
One take.
Yeah, someone else got Take One.
Oh,
for the whole website,
one take.
film production. Yeah. Shout out to them. But I was like, let me swap out. I got a font and it said Take One, so I swapped it, and then I put my logo for the O for the one, and I was like, and I put the logo, the K1 Entertainment Shutter logo for that, and then I put that on there, and it came up with an idea how to construct like a good thing for a short view, but a good tasteful video that sticks with people, where they're just like, that was hot, man, I gotta want to watch that maybe one more time, so that's what I really wanted to get to. And and then he seen it. He said, "Oh, this is what you did," and
it was crazy. It really was. I was like, "Dang, like he did that shit." Because I'm in a car. I'm thinking y'all just shooting, taking pictures. Yeah. Y'all done turned. I was like, "Yeah, I could have came over there and got in the video." Like, so it was like I missed out, because you moved fast. Like, you got this shit done, and then you promoted it. You even had this little picture of me in it. Like, I'm like, "Oh yeah, he worked. Like he about his. I gotta get him on it." I gotta get him on the podcast. We gotta talk to him, man. Like, for real, but I know you busy, you running around. Like, I know they call you and all that, but we do want to know, like, where did K1 come from? Like, that name, like K1.
Alright, definitely, yeah.
Like K1.
Yeah, this is a good story. So the K1, me and my brother Lil Rec, shout out to Rec again. We were sitting in the room in Chester, and we were like, and we gotta come up with a name for like what we're gonna do, because we're gonna set out to really, execute this plan,
Yeah.
And so we really gotta come up with a name for it and stuff like that. And he shot out to me. He said K1, and at the time I was going by K1NG ANT Graphics, but I never knew why I put the one for the I. But I just put it there. I never even knew that was for like it was like it's like a calling kind of like it's like thing. But he said K1, and I'm like, why are we gonna call it that and stuff? And he was like, you gotta think, we gotta think. So I was like, how about this? Like, so the producer, he goes into the studio and he makes the beat, and it takes some time, energy, and effort to make the beat. And then he got really creative on it. And then the artist that hears it, they take time, energy, and effort to go into the studio. And either they write to the beat or they go in the studio with the engineer. When they get there with the engineer, then the engineer and the artist take time, energy, and effort to record the song. And then they come to someone like me and every videographer out there, they come out to you for the cherry on top, the final production, the final taste that's gonna be left in people's mouth visually. And that's why we're all creatively one on this project as a whole. I think the final project, we're all creatively one because all our creativity went into the project, not just the videographer. And we get a lot of shine and stuff like that, but it's ultimately up to everybody. Because what am I going to do? I don't got a song, a beat, or none of that. What am I going to record? There's things to record, but ultimately, though, the line of work I chose, we need everyone, and everyone needs everybody. So it's a good thing to, support everyone and make sure that everybody gets their credibility. Sometimes we don't know who produced the song. Sometimes we just hear a tag and the artist came to us and stuff like that. You know what I mean? If you hear any videos or anything that I put out and you produced it, drop a comment under one of my posts and say produced by you, and I'll like it, I'll pin it, and then we'll just go from there. And that's really where K1 Entertainment really came from.
That's a dope ass story, like how you came up with it, like for how y'all came up with that name, like real rap, bro. Like that was creative. It's like, man, But I know you working, but I'm glad you came and showed us love and like was able like to give us the story though for real. I mean, you want to Speak Your Mind podcast. I mean, we got K1, man, like a big time cameraman. Like then he not just like a regular cameraman. Like he really got a vision. Like when you come with your vision, he got his own vision to make like the shit look even better. Like I ain't my friend. Like he gonna do my first video. That I mean. When we get ready to do mine, it's like, I mean, we out of here, man. Speak Your Mind podcast. Good looking, K1. Good looking, bro. Next year, we gonna let them see your face next time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
I'm gonna tell these niggas, man, like real shit, like we them niggas right now, man. Speak Your Mind podcast. Everything really gonna go through us, man. Like real, like we doing interviews, like we doing everything. Like we gonna be doing the biggest events in the city. Like we gonna have everybody popping out. Like we gonna really have this shit popping, man. Like real rich, man. Big Unk talking now. Like I'm in charge. Everybody gonna have to listen to me now, man. Real rap, man. On a positive note though, like no negative bullshit. The young boy, we make it fully great again, man. Bottom line, fully gonna be great again because of me, man. Real shit. Speak Your Mind podcast is gonna be the biggest shit in the world. Real rap, man.
Gangly.
They open the door
Speak Your Motherfucking Mind.
Speak Your Mind podcast. Make sure y'all tap in. Set your appointments up. Serious inquiries only. Speak Your Motherfucking Mind. Uncle Unc on some shit. Uncle Unc on some shit.
Speak Your Mind podcast.
Speak Your Mind podcast.
Speak Your Motherfucking Mind podcast.